the beginning, I mean, actually, to be an artist in this time together, it's hard. COVID was death for artists because you couldn't go to people and make something and show. And I think live performance is the best interaction you can have with the audience and audience with you. So COVID was really hard. Then SVO happened, and just hard by being independent. Because some institutions are helped by government, and I'm more a private person who, with my own money, in a way, actually, audience sponsor my productions because we make an announcement, audience start to buy tickets, and we, with that money, a lot of the time make productions. So with all these things happening, it was risky. You just have to take this risk. Plus, I was injured. So you have to book in advance performances without knowing what situation is going to be in the country, in the world, and with my leg physically. So it was many things that you walk on a blade, I call it. You know, when you don't know if you're just gonna completely get destroyed or you're gonna make it and actually work through it. But family helps. My wife Yelena helped me a lot. You know, when sometimes you cannot do something, your second half takes things and move forward, and then when she cannot do something, you know, you step up. So it's very important to have this, for me, good connection with your second half, and we help each other. But again, government actually helped me. It was a very good thing that President did, Vladimir Putin. He created this foundation for helping private creators, so you can apply for your idea and they can at least help you to start the project. I feel consciously free and I feel really happy. I like the choice that I made, but at the same time I knew it's gonna be a hard road. Things you have to go through. Just much harder than, let's say, I would have stayed in the West, which is more industries are more developed. You can see them very clearly. Like if you want to be an actor, Hollywood or England or Europe is fantastic. Or if you want to, you know, I don't know, just financial sectors for artists are more developed. Like in Russia, like I also made that choice because I didn't know what's next. And I like that without knowing. We live in a time when we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Like, I don't know if my card is going to work or not, bank card, you know. I cannot travel to certain countries. Like, am I going to go to China or not? So it's a new roads we developing, which is very exciting, but at the same time it's hard because people don't know how to help you because it's a new path. I think, for Russia at the moment, new path for China, new path for India. And these roads for me are like, I don't know them. Like, not many people walked past that road. Like Hollywood, many people walk that road. You know, there is institutions that develop these things. Where I am at the moment, you don't know what's happened, and that's exciting. To me, that's exciting because it's just new. And when my mind doesn't know what's going to happen in 1 year, I like that, because it's boring when you know where you need to go and you just watch it happen and you depend on others.
So
Here you like depend on yourself. And exciting, just exciting. At the beginning, yes, for sure. When I did it first time, I actually didn't open up about it for 6 months because I was in England and I was in a quite serious industry, like film industry and serious PR people. But slowly I lost all of that. Later on, I got it back, and then I lost it again. And then I went to Russia, came back again, got everything back again, and lost it again. And politics is something that industry of art doesn't particularly collide well. For example, if I want to be in a magazine, even Chinese magazine, even if, let's say, politically they're really well with Russia and love like president, some magazines don't want to be part of politics, just full stop. So that closes many many roads, many advertisements, many just it's just my industry that I'm in. Politics are, yeah, it's not probably the best combination. And I'm not 100% in politics because politics to me, I'm not going to sit and, stay doom and vote. I'm not a politician. But I just believe in one guy, that's president of Russia, Vladimir Putin, and I chose to support him. And it's not yet beneficial to me, even inside Russia, because Russia is cleaning itself at the moment. But before it wasn't helpful. Not at the moment. I actually enjoy the most being on stage, live. I don't know. Just that's something I'm happy with. Films, it has to be a special project or special film because it's a hard work and it takes a lot of time. It's like months and months of your life. And if you're just gonna make another movie just for the sake of making movie, it's millions of movies, Special movies are like not that often come around. And even if it's gonna be a very special movie, what's the reason for me to do it rather than some actor's gonna do it? So it has to be use your time well, because my skill is dance. For myself, it was important to do one movie where I'm purely acting, just for the sake, like, can I do it or not? And then to carry on just doing it, it's I don't see yet a reason. Well, our foundation takes two parts. One part is children, so we invest in their future. Like here, Serbian Foundation sponsored Serbian children, like in European schools, like Munich, Hamburg, and others. And already one student graduated and going to Mikhailovsky Theater in Russia, the Serbian boy Georgia. And other part is making productions, making live performances, and giving them freedom to create. For example, it's the best opportunity for artists to create what they want, what they really feel like, and for me, it's important to see a talent because it's important to sponsor talented children and give talented directors, I don't know, designers, music writers, chance to create what they want. It's not about control with me. It's about
freedom.
bringing them higher and higher, and many interesting work. We've been creating like 3 different productions a year. That's quite a lot of new work for I would say private person, and we've been helped by people who come and enjoy our performances, pay for the tickets, and that gives us opportunity to create. And for me, I just give freedom. Interesting moments constantly. Constantly is going to gymnastics when I was a kid, then going to improvise at the local school, then going to school in Kiev, then going to Royal Ballet School, and then of course first performance in the theater, and then first big production when you do like full, you're leader in the full production in Royal Ballet, and then working with David LaChapelle on Take Me to Church with my friend Jade. I don't know, dancing like right now, we did fantastic. It was fantastic experience, Master Marguerite, with my wife Yelena, and that's fantastic. It was just something new. 3 hours, almost 4 hour show, with punk music, with classical music, with Eduard Artemyev's music. So it was a real mix of emotions, like a book. That was special. So it's constantly something, you're as good as your last work. That's why I try to keep, every time I do something, it has to be good for myself. So I feel good.